name's Jason Georgianna. I'm here at Art of War, MMA, and Fitness. So it's just going to be here. I'm just moving him like that. And then I'm switching and moving him like that, right? Stand up a little taller for me. So I'm just got my inside tie, got my collar tie. I'm rotating Emiral, setting him off balance. Now I'm switching sides, and I'm just moving him a little bit. Usually, like plan A, a snap down is just this, right? And then from here, what I'm wanting to do is circle, move him a little bit, and get the back position, right? That's kind of my plan A. But people don't always go along with that. They don't always let you snap them all the way down. They might keep their feet underneath them, right? And that's where we start attacking ankle picks and stuff. So this is where our warm-up comes into play. Remember, we were just doing this. Okay, and my partner's grabbing onto me too, right? So he's grabbing me, I'm grabbing him. I just have the inside tie here, so I have a little bit of an advantage. Boom. What happens when he resists this motion? He comes right into my snap down, right? So that's where the warm-up kind of comes in. So imagine I like to snap people down with my right hand more because I'm right-handed, right? So this would be, for me personally, a good way to set this up could be circling and then snapping. And notice where I'm ending up. I'm ending up with Emiral's arm like that, like we were talking on Monday. I don't want to let Emiral be chilling like this. That gives him a lot more options. I also don't want to be over the top of him, right? Once again, I'm giving him access to my legs. I'm T-Rexing my arms like this. You also notice my feet are way back, right? I'm not just going to be just chilling here like this.
You can't arm drag a T-Rex.
Okay, so once again, stand up a little taller for me. I move him off balance. He comes in, boom. I snap my right leg back. I've got a chin lock, and I've got his elbow. So you can see, right? We're here. My head's right here in his armpit. Okay, I'm putting weight on Emiral. I'm not like this, being all polite about it. I know Emiral's a big boy. He can handle this, right? So I'm just right here with my shoulder right there. He's keeping his base underneath him. What I'm going to do, I'm going to circle to get him to step with that foot. Now look at where my head, I'm looking right at that ankle. I should be able to easily lower my level and access that foot. And I'm not grabbing up here, I'm grabbing here. I'm just going to set him down. I'm going to hook it. Now this arm is going to be going right under my Darce choke. Walking my hands all the way up to here, applying that squeeze. I circle step. I snap. When I snap, I'm making sure that elbow is tight to his ear. My head is here and not here. My elbows are back. I'm not giving him easy access to my elbows. I'm trying to snap Emiral down, but he's not letting me. But he just steps with that foot. Right there. That's what I'm looking for. Hook it. Look at Emiral's arm is like this. This is when I would Darce it. When his arm's across like this, that's a perfect Darce choke, right? If I hadn't had my head there all along where it belonged, his head might be there. Still, there's stuff I can do, but that would be more like Japanese necktie. The way I took him down, remember, our head was here. Boom, I'm taking him down like that. Now I'm just hooking, and before he can get his arm over, I'm throwing my shoulder in his armpit. I'm going all the way up here, right, not down here. I've got his leg hooked, so that makes it worse for him. I'm just curling, right, and doing my 70% squeeze, right? You don't have to squeeze 100%. I'm just like normal, taking my elbows down, expanding my chest, and I'm just rotating a little bit. So let's just do it a couple times slowly. Lifting his head up so it makes it easy to punch this arm through. Switching to the figure 4. Applying my squeeze. One more time. Right in here. Alright, so the hand is on his chin. Lifting the chin so the other hand can get through, and then this one is going to the bicep. So now, once again, I've done the same thing. I turned him, I snapped him, but now I don't have quite as good of a grip. I feel that I'm going to lose this. Maybe he's like hand fighting or something, or he's just peeling his head out of there. I'm going to let him have his head back, and we're just going to trade that for a double leg. Okay, so let's just look at a couple of details. You don't have to do a rock You really don't. I'm just going to show the rock over step, mainly because it helps you just get underneath them and get your back straight, okay? It's just a tool to do that, but you don't have to use a rock over step if you don't want to. I turn him, I snap him, I feel maybe he's backing out, I'm starting to lose it, especially if they're backing out. It's a perfect time to just let him have it, and then all I'm going to do is just take that little step. Now when my knee hits the ground, I'm grabbing his foot like this, and that foot's right there. Right? I'm underneath him, but it's not enough. I did my penetration step, but what I need to do now is, right, I got to swivel that back foot. If you do the rock over step, I'm swiveling. Now I'm coming up immediately, lifting this leg, blocking this knee, and I'm just moving this way. And I'm keeping very tight. Notice my head's under his armpit. This is good for me. Okay, so I could do my walk over arm triangle, which we're going to do in a second. Or if you don't want the rock over step, just step, take your angle. So I'm keeping everything tight. Right? My knees are tight, everything's tight. Now I realize, oh hey look, my head's right there. I know I don't have a perfect arm triangle right now. I don't need a perfect arm triangle, right? I'm just gonna hit my knee right. I can even post out here if I wanted to for balance. Or you could be here. I don't care about finishing this yet, I'm just trying to get to the other side. Even if my neck's up kind of high like this, that's fine. Okay. I'm gonna windshield wiper. Now I'm on the other side. Now my neck is a little high on his tricep, right? So if you guys want to finish the arm triangle, up here, it's like a neck crank. I'm just gonna readjust. I'm gonna get my head low. Right, so I turned Chris up onto his side a little bit to get a deep bite with my neck in his armpit. Now, I'm gonna actually settle Chris down to his back. And I'm gonna gable grip, and I'm gonna get my head low. Now my right knee is keeping his hips from following mine. My head's gonna look into him, and my right elbow is gonna drop down, and I'm gonna just move myself in this manner right here. Right, I'm trying to get more 90 degrees to Chris. If you guys try to finish the arm triangle like this, right, a lot of times he'll just follow me. Right, it's gonna be very difficult to finish. That's why I like to do it with the knee ride. He's getting away. Let him go. Finish the double. Turn him so everybody can see. I could be here when I get the knee ride. I could be here if he's really bucking and stuff. This is some nice stability. I only need one hand and a head to keep this. Now I can hit my windshield wiper, see? That's my windshield wiper. Hit my windshield wiper. Now I worry about readjusting this choke. I know it's not perfect. I know that. I get it high. I may even do this. I may even just peel that hand up. If he's doing the telephone, look, I got a free hand. You can peel it. Everything's tight. I settle him down onto his back. Okay. Moving this way. Just think about moving 90 degrees, dropping the elbow, and looking over the head.